Alright, you already know. We are doing this again. I am going to slightly change up what we do here. I don't know if I did the autosave stuff, but I was trying out something off stream. But we're gonna go for more aggro. So we have to make the turns count. So we might as well just keep hitting and hitting and hitting instead. Oh, the thing I changed up was I taught Titus Sleep Buster, so that way I can have someone else inflict sleep. Yeah, there it is, right there. So idea is, if I'm going to, if if I'm gonna try and like hit her a couple of times, I need to be able to hit her. So if I have someone else who can inflict sleep, that's great. And we're not even gonna do provoking. That's the most ideal scenario. Her hitting her, taking away some of her HP. And then it's just keeping track. So now Orin can set up an aim. She does her aqua thing. FT can set up a cheer. Waka can set up an aim, so that's 2 aims already. Actually, if you get hit, I don't want you to go forward. So yeah, okay. So let's go gambling. Doesn't really matter what we do here. This will be aim number 3. She's gonna do a Pasado. But I have to dark attack here. That's bad. If it's especially if it's confusion, it'd be a lot worse. Get to do this. We go for a dark attack because she's gonna go for a stinger. Let's set up an aim. Orin's at 4, which is really good for us. Since yesterday, yeah, it's a really hard boss in this mod. We know you're gonna wake her up. So we're gonna haste Orin here. She wakes her up. We have to keep her asleep. So Orin has to hit her 5 times. 4 more times. Might as well just have Waka set this 5th aim. Guarantee Orin can hit. Okay, so 4 more times. 3 more times. A Calamity. I'd rather you not put that on Orin, but it's fine. Okay, so because you got broken. So I need Orin not to get hit with Calamity. She revives her. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can dance around all of this. Back to Dark Attack. You whiff. Wakes her up. Since Titus doesn't have a turn yet, we have Titus do a Sleep Buster, put her to sleep. Gonna go for a Magic Break on her now. Let's get Kimari in here. Kimari can just heal him. Yeah, that's gonna hit Waka. She should be close to death now. Should is the operative word here. Orin has to hit her 9 more times to make something happen. So let's grab Yuna. Yuna can heal Orin. I'm gonna set up a cheer. Because we know you're gonna get rid of that. I need it to be on somebody that can let me get a turn. Orin is slower, so we should be able to get Orin to help, I hope. I really hope. This turn got wasted. That's really, really disappointing. I'm glad he hit Yuna, though, because Yuna's immune to all of his attacks. What's good, Ash? How you doing? So you have to think very carefully. I can't hit her in any capacity. Blind her first. I don't want to do that. Because she'll do a Calamity, and I don't want to get hit with Calamity. Plus, I don't think it's worth it. Any action will put her into that. I don't want her doing that just yet. Yeah, if we could use a quick hit. Alright. So you use an Ether. That's fine. This is the part where we hope that Orin actually takes her out. Alright. I'm gonna do an auto life on... Yeah, it has to be on you because you're gonna die here. He won't get a turn when he gets back up, so maybe I should have not done that. We can switch to somebody that has haste. Calamity. On Yuna, that's honestly not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's not do that. But now we can use Darkness. She's at like 99k. But Orin lost his aims, so he's not going to be able to get a consistent hit. He also lost the cheers. She's no longer fully broken. 87654. She's at like 40k right now. So Orin can just hit her one more time and we're okay. Did I not get rid of Curse? I swear I did a Holy Water on her. $14k. He just doesn't have anything on him. Okay. I don't want you. I wanted Riku. So we can do this again. There we go. We'll set up a haste. I actually don't know what's going to happen with this. She is slowed, but I don't want to deal with this spell, so we're actually going to have Riku throw a... Where is it? And have her throw a sleeping powder. That's what I have the most of. Damn, it had to be Orin. Let's get Kimari. Swap over to Waka. Over to Sleep Buster. Should be having Yuna get this off. Well, I'm glad that Waka has the most MP here. She did just hit a stinger. Oh man, so nervous. Well, this can reset the slow. So I know Orin can one-shot her regardless. I know that much. There's a Calamity. Is that on Yuna? Do we have anyone? Riku, yeah. She can still turn, right? There we go. We'll do one of these. Switch back over to Orin. Have him hit one of these. I think have Yuna hit one of these. He's the only one that isn't haste. She did Calamity. She's probably going to do one of those. So let's do that. I gotta get Orin's aims back. I think that's 2 again. Their turns are aligned. Why did I forget? Why did I forget that? I have to break their turns up. I need another dispelling salt. Well, I can just have her use magic. I should just have her dispel her. I want more turns, so it'd be better to use the item. What's up, 10 biddies? Yeah, you have to do this. I'm alright, how about yourself? And then we have to do this. Oh, that was close. Actually, we really did not need to do that. No, do it. Then I just have to hope that Titus can... Thank you. Actually, no, this is fine. She's gonna wake... She's gonna do her overdrive. She's gonna do her overdrive. And he has 3 of the elements, because we can't get a 4, and if we didn't get an empty 4-slot weapon for him. And an auto life for Waka is ideal here. He'll come back with auto haste. I hit the wrong thing. This is the best run that we had, too. But I hit the wrong thing there. He possibly could have gone a turn had I done auto life. Up there. I have an idea on what I want to do. I just have to find that gap to bring in Lulu to like do poison. I can have Riku do poison, actually. Never mind. Riku's hasted. She gets haste and she can do poison. Lulu will have to be at the end of the fight because her agility is just terrible. She's hunched over, so I wonder how close we were to taking her out. We won't know because that protects it up. This is the closest we've gone though. So we've made some more progress, which is really good. But I forgot I taught Riku Bio. But we did get a PB though. And that's the furthest we've gone with this fight. Can I move this over? What happens when I move that over? Is it okay? Cool. So that's good. We do have a system, and I forgot I taught Riku Bio. So yeah, not all of it will show up. How'd you do that with All Out Brawl? That was crazy. Oh, you're talking about with the Wendy fight, like at Makalania, right? Oh man, that's a throwback. Have you been playing through this too, Ash? Abilities. I taught you bio, right? I did not. Why did I changed your stuff around, that's why. Yeah, that's why. I could use a black magic spear to teach you that. I have two. Yes. What I did, I had Titus. I put him on. I can show you. So I put him on this, and then I just had him provoke both the Guado. And so every time he had a turn, he would just keep getting overdrive. I had him also provoke Wendy as well. So he would just get punched and everything. So he'd give overdrive to Yuna. And I just summoned Valfor to take up the Guado and get a big hit on Wendy. And then I kept setting up reflexes while he was poisoned, because I set up an early poison too. And then we just prayed. I also got a lucky turn where I was able to set up a, what do you call it? An auto life on somebody. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna keep him on Stoic. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter. It does not matter because we're not provoking anymore. We're gonna do that. What about you? What did you come up with, Ash? You're gonna keep the preservers, slow proof and confuse proof. Yeah, I don't want you getting slowed. If you're able to survive that thing, that's fine. Sense and poison. I don't want her getting poisoned. Kamari's fine. We're not really gonna attack with Kamari, so we're gonna go back to that spirit. You went it there. Well, come on. It's not that bad. Lulu's fine. Walk is chilling. Okay. So, yeah. I think I'm actually going to do this. We're going to teach her bio, because she's fast. An early bio can be pretty helpful. So we're going to trigger the autosave. You don't need to stress, but you are taking pointers. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. You can just watch all of us suffer, so that way you know how to not suffer, right? Do, do, do. So set up the wing. We tag you out. Go Waka. They can't. I don't think Cindy can heal the ATB gauge, which is the only saving grace of this fight. So even though she's getting rid of slow, we're constantly dealing damage to the ATB gauge every time Waka attacks. Same with Tidus, which is really nice. Waka is pretty much guaranteed to proc slow because we have slow strike and touch. And Tidus has slow strike. So it's a gamble. So when we are able to proc slow, it's super, super cool. Throw another frag grenade. Boom. Orin's not out here, so I actually don't really care about any of that. So we're just going to do that. Hit her twice. I need her not to hit Waka, though. That's the one thing I need. Her not to hit Waka. Because it completely throws everything off. Because now he's stuck in recovery. But we'll let it rock and see. Still, yeah, this is one of the harder ones. It's not an easy mod by any means. Just hit her with a quick hit. Okay, it's gonna be a Pasado. Of course you pick Orin. We're better off just starting over. That beginning part really messed us up. I can't level. You only get AP from boss fights. It's a literal design of the mod. Oops. Like tab out. Nope. Overdrive's restarted at 0. Apprentice strike. Cool. I just won't switch the party. Good job, Yuna. Yeah, that's why I didn't switch the party, because I knew I was right on top of them for the encounter for the fight. Alright. So, all I really need is just that beginning part to go my way, where she stings her friend to wake her up. That's honestly all I need. We have Bile. Cool. Yeah, we just have to spare some MP for it. So, a wing, everybody gets hasted. Yuna just goes to the back. We put her to sleep. Largamente. Quick hit to get the next return. I can't tell if we proc slow. Looks like we did proc a slow. Nice. Now I just hope that she chooses not to hit Waka. And she hits the other two, that's fine, because the other two will live. Let me just do that. I need her to... She's doing the one thing I don't want her to do, which is hit Waka. It completely messes everything up, because now we don't have the turns that we need at the beginning. So... I would say we're in a different RNG seed, because we had an encounter first and then did stuff. So I'm going to change my formation just to see if that affects the seed that we're on, and then save again. I don't know. I know that there's like random like RNG manip you can do on here. So we're just gonna go back and then go back in to hopefully be on a different seed. Maestro, what's good with it? How you doing? Good to see you. There we go, encounter. Thank goodness it's not an ambush, so we have more turns to do stuff. Let's hit you. Let's hit you. And let's do that. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. It's good to see you. Alright, let's try this. This should be... It should change what she does. I hope, at least. Because I need her to not target Waka. But yeah, I decided to give this a try because I was, like, theory crafting off stream what I can do. So, eventually it revolved around what I'm trying now. So I was like, you know, if I get a win on this, I want it to be on stream. So I can have the VOD and not everything. Alright, let's bring you in. Put her to sleep. We get our Largamente. Go for a quick hit. Boom. We have her throw a frag grenade. You know what? Go for another quick hit. I think that's better. That's what we want. So low extra damage right there. Damage is damage at the end of the day. So now I can bring in Orin. Orin sets up the aims. This entire thing's a bit awkward now because she gets a turn right here, which is a bit weird. It does not matter what we do here, by the way. I just have to hope that Waka's not the target. I just have to hope Waka doesn't hit Masato here. Which... Oh, thank goodness. Did I do that wrong? I was not paying attention. I was like, wait, Titus is after. How's the DJ going? How is the DJing going, Maestro? You have any fun gigs lately? Alright. So we changed the formation around in hopes of Waka not getting hit with the stinger at the beginning. You did a Muay Thai kickboxing fight night recently? Like you were fighting, or you were just playing music at the venue? Either way, that's awesome. I'm happy for you, dog. Yeah. I was guaranteed to get turns at the beginning. I would have Riku be on her, probably her alchemy weapon. Alright. And I also know at some point I need to do a magic break on her. I don't think we need to do it on the first round. Oh, you're DJing it in Rand Sound. Okay, cool, cool. We do this. Whoa, we're almost messing up our thing. It's really depending on what we get at the start. We do that. Then we throw one of these. We'll probably do an auto life if we're about to eat a Terra Graviton. Yeah, hit her. Because we're going to put her back to sleep. Now, this is what we need. This is a way better turn setup. So you have Orin do this. Third time doing it, and they'll want you back for number 4 in the coming months. Let's go. Consistency. That's how you know you're doing an amazing job when they want specifically you. They're like, nah, we want Maestro. Okay, that's 1. That's 2 aims set up. Do I want to do that? See, this will end up going before anyway, so yeah, let's do it. Let's get cheer number 2. And this will be aim number 3. We made a lot better progress with Orin setting up aims. So 30% boost in attacks. We're gonna do this now. Makes sense to do this now. Titus should be going before Waka, so that's fine. Actually, let's do this. Let's get cheer number 3 up. She'll get rid of her issues. Then bring in Yuna. Have Yuna go for Nasuna right here. Well, go for a dark attack. Orin has like 3 aims set up right now. So just to ensure we get that 4th one, we're gonna do this. Number 4. Now we have Orin go on the offensive. 4 aims, 3 cheers. Four cheers. She's gonna do a stinger here. Now she's gonna do her other thing. So Waka can put her back to sleep. This should be cheer number 5, so Orin's at max damage that we can do. Beautiful crit. 4 more hits. And if we could do a bio early. This guy hit with everything. Okay, so 4 more hits. I don't feel like trying to do the math on that. But those are good crits. That's all I know. Those are good crits. And then we do bring in Waka. We have Waka go for a dark attack because she did do her other thing. Can't afford that. I'm actually going to bring in Kamari because I need to scan now. So I don't want to take her out right away. I want to save it so we can then use the elixir to do damage to Sandy. 49k, yeah. Orin would have killed her. Let's see, can Riku get another turn? She can. Let's cast a bio on her. Let's also put her back to sleep. And then let's scan her too. Yeah, I want to keep her zombie when the elixir drops so that way she takes 99k. So 461. You're right there. Alright, folks, let's go gambling. Have Orin do Magic Break now. because we have the gap for it. If I know a Pasado is coming, I could just do guard to guarantee, because I know Waka will eat. I think Waka can guard a Pasado. I'm not sure, actually. Let's test this, because there's not much we can do. Okay, Stinger, that's fine, too. Waka has the most MP, which is awesome. She gets the most gain whenever that happens. That's what I've realized. $461. Boop, boop. $598. Okay. What's up, Ant-Man? So she'll more than likely get rid of something on somebody. I have to do this. Cool. All right. So what do we do here? We kind of... I think we pre-cook an auto life, honestly. I think we put auto life on pre-order. No, no delta, just a bunch of worse stuff. Cool. All right. So we put her down. I wish we could threaten her. If we could threaten her, that would be super awesome. Now we hit her. She's zombied. Lovely. Actually, I think it's fine if we have Kimari attack. I think we should get the Vicious Lance. Cool, she's silenced, but that doesn't really matter much to us. That's going to get rid of all the status elements. We're back at a reset. I don't know what the last move Cindy did, by the way. We're going to put an auto life on Kimari. Let's get Riku. Even B. Yeah, that's fine. So then I can go to Waka here. and high potion. I just realized I don't want to trigger her overdrive. No, she's gonna trigger it anyway. Oh, she did Pasado, thank goodness. Waka immune? Yeah, Waka's immune to the aqua attack. Alright, so let's get Kimari in here. You know what? I need 2 auto-lifers. I mainly want it on Waka because Waka will be immune to the water. So we're going to do our first thread. I think we have to do our first thread. Cool. $256K. So you're almost there. It's been 2 days already. Yeah, it's been a while. So we'll hit her with this. Boom. Then we'll get Kimari instead. And we'll hope that Kimari can just hit this dark attack. Because we need that. She has like 91k HP. What? I thought Kamari would perish to that. He lived it. He has shell, so that's why. Whatever. At least he has auto haste. Just wait. I can't summon unless I have an overdrive with you, though. Hit you with Delay Buster. We lost all of our turns. I'm playing a modded version of the game, Unknown. The title says that too. A and B. Question becomes, does she... She's gonna hit her with it because the turns are aligned. I already know. Yup. That's what I wanted to avoid. $242. We've barely even put a dent into her HP. There's probably a different way for me to approach this. What I essentially want to do is reach a point where I can have these two be interchangeable. Where, say, I put her down because she's the easiest one because she has the lowest amount of HP, and I have her close to being defeated. Whenever she does a Master Elixir, she hurts her, brings her back, and then it's just a big like back and forth swap where I can put her in range to get taken out by either myself or an elixir, and then we can build up to just hurt her. It's just hard to do when turns just don't line up the way that I need them to. Boop. But now we know Kimari will live that, so I don't need to put an auto life on Kimari. I need to just have Waka and Yuna have that so we can get the reset on them. So let's just go ahead and just get this wipe. So I don't think we can salvage this. Life if you do Basado and Kamari. Also, you know. That's still kind of funny. But yeah, we have progress. We have some kind of system going. I just have to make sure I'm aligning stuff right. Because Sandy is a non-issue since we can just keep putting her to sleep, and she can be asleep the entire fight. She ends up being a huge non-issue. Just want to keep putting damage in Sandy. I know I can like take her out faster than Cindy over there, and essentially just get her wiped by her teammates' Mega Master Elixir. Do we want a Final Fantasy X remake? Remake? Nah, not really. The funny part is, I think a remake wouldn't really go all too well because people love the PS2 face models and they don't really like the HD models of the characters. So I don't think it would work as well with this game. MP management, we're fine with the MP. We have more than enough ethers and stuff. And we're proccing stuff with Waka just in general, which is super helpful. Why are you attacking Waka? And I feel like the other thing, if they were to do a Final Fantasy X remake, they'd more than likely not use the CTB system, which is like one of the best things about 10, which makes it so engaging and fun. I feel like that'd be a big, big miss. But yeah, we we put Min. Ow, man. We put Mindy in the range where Orin can one shot her. Then we zombie Sandy, so Sandy gets hurt by the Mega Elixir. And essentially, we just hope that we proc stuff with Titus's weapon and Waka's weapon if we're doing turns where we're not specifically using status stuff. See, that's fine. Alright, that's one. Yeah, the evolution of it could work out depending on how they evolve it. Because like the big thing, especially like with this mod, is being able to solve a puzzle with the turns that you have going and planning ahead and all that fun stuff, you know? You get hit with the stinger, put a dent in what I want to do here, so I have to do this. She's blinded, so let's do that. That's 3 aims. Let's get Yuna to heal Titus just in case. But if he ends up being the one that's picked here, that actually really hurts us. It's Orin, that's okay. Now for Brisato is going to be... We're going to come back to Orin. There we go. 4 more hits from Orin. Yeah, something like that's fine. We can dance with that. That's why we did that. Oop. We'll keep Orin provoked. Or not provoked, but under Berserk for a bit, because we'll play off the extra damage. We know he has to hit her 4 more times. So we'll play off of... Yeah, we'll play off of that. It was going to be a calamity, so it didn't matter either or. Go before C. We want that. A beautiful dodge from Yuna. I'm actually going to... Where is it? We're actually going to do this now. Beautiful crit. Gonna go for a scan first. I think that's the better option. $140? Okay. I had higher numbers than what I was initially working with, so I was worried. Who is she gonna Pasado? Use Vine Whip. Imagine. That'd be Orin. These are the Berserk. Okay, Berserk is fine. That's just damage. 134. I need Asuna. That's what you'd say. This is Pokemon. 124. Let's just do that. Enough. Damn. Is this the Dark Aeon version? Essentially, yeah. But I'm playing a modded version of the game. I wonder how far I got her HP down. So let's not play around with Berserk. Did this Berserk even speed anything up? Because he did hit her twice. It actually did. It's funny. That's funny. Those are the two that I'm super worried about. Because if she doesn't know all, that means they're getting cheer, reflex, focus, and all of that at max, the 5 values. And reflex at 5 means that we'll never be able to hit them, really. Even if we have our own set up with, like, aim. Also, they'll have aim, too, which is not good for us. Ah, man. But yeah, we're not gonna dance around with Berserk. Should I even... I don't even know if I should do this or not. I was thinking of putting slow strike and counter attack on this. What do I have? Because I might make another sword for Titus. I might do slow strike because we need slow strike. We don't have enough for counter or magic counter. We can, I think we can buy a thing actually. So you know, hold up. So I'm pretty sure the sword that we got from Want can help. But that's assuming Titus can even get a counter off. That's the big issue. But it's this right here. I think this one came with half MP cost though. I put the counters on there, so no, that wouldn't work. I don't think countering is what we need here anyway. Might sell this. Okay. This one has the sense and the health with berserk proof, so we just be dealing with confusion. So we're like, right. She'll either hit through poop. Beat this right here. So you hit Titus. It's worth to see what'll happen. Then you have to remember to switch it back later. Nice dodge from Riku. We go and grab Orin. That's one aim. Let's set up a cheer. This is cheer number 2. This is aim number 2. All right. It's literally just a gamble. That's what makes it so funny. We have 2 aims and 2 cheers. You know what? Let's get the 3rd cheer. What's good, Mercury? How you doing? Cheer number 3. Let's get aim number 3. And let's get Waka. Or not Waka, let's get Kimari out. No, I could just hit him with a Jinx. Make Orin crit. Up his crit chance. If it's Titus though, which I think it is. No, it's Kimari. Yikes. Can get Yuna. Yuna can go for Asuna. Kimari dips out. Waka. I think we have 4 aims set up. Let's get another cheer going. That's 4 cheers, 4 cheers, 4 aims. There we go. 4 more hits from Orin. We'll do that to maximize damage to be able to hit her. Boop, dodge that. We'll do one of these. There we go. We'll do that to maximize damage. Is this fight an extra fight or it's a super boss? But I'm playing a modded version of Final Fantasy X. 3 more hits from Orin. She'll try to do a stinger. So she'll probably try to hit Masato on somebody. So who has you? Honestly, we probably need Orin to get hit here. No idea if you will, but you know. So it doesn't really matter. Tina's getting hit is fine as well. Yeah, no. So let's just do that. Oh, it's Calamity. Tina's getting hit with Calamity is okay. Let's get rid of the curse. We do have to put her back to sleep. Orin's hit her twice, I'm pretty sure. This should be hit number 3. Yeah, I actually prefer that. Right after C. I'm just trying to think very carefully now. Because she'll do a thing. So instead, let's just get Waka in here. Yeah, knew Aqua was going to happen. I just go Aqua where she's at in her overdrive. For Aqua, by the way. Wakes her up. You go back to sleep. Take the opportunity to scan her. $62K, okay. We shouldn't waste the MP for this. Honestly, yeah. We need to ensure that Orin can take her out. So let's just play it safe. Hit her. We don't have anyone that can do zombie, by the way. So that's why I was just like, oof. So she's gonna... No, 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 there's turns, there's turns, there's turns. I just can't wake her up. Use this opportunity for Yuna to do auto life on Waka. And then I need her to do auto life on herself. Yeah, let's Osmoose. I took away MP because I forgot she's zombie, so we just wasted a turn because we're dummies like that. Can I break up this turn? Okay, it actually doesn't matter with this. So let's reset up our frag. Set the auto life on you. We tag back out to Waka. We go for a Sleep Buster on her. Yuna won't be hasted. Waka will, so that's okay. I just hope that Waka will get a turn, despite all this delay. Honestly, if you take out Riku, you're evil. But I would rather it be her. Dog. There's just no way, man. There's just no way. So no, I need to keep Tidus out there for this specific part. Because we won't have to deal with the delay as bad. He will get slowed, but at least he won't get delayed because of a KO. So honestly, I think I'm better off. I'm gonna take Orin out, but I feel like I'm better off just bringing in Lulu because I know Lulu will live it. If I just wish we had a gap to like pre-haste Lulu. Because she has slow proof on her armor. So she can definitely get a turn. No, switch. Frag grenade out. Yeah, see, that's fine. What if I bring in Orin now? That's one aim. This is aim number 2. There we go, chew number 1. This is aim number 3. I think this is cheer 3. Thank you for hitting. Okay, 4 more hits. If it's oh, it's confusion. That's bad. Yeah, so about a sec. Welcome back, Maestro. Should be you now reviving him. Dark Aeons, essentially, I'm not going to play this one through. That was just terrible all around. So no, I need to not deal with confusion. Because if the damage is going outward, we can at least gamble on the damage going where I need it to go. If I can't get to a Berserk cure in time. But anything else is too much. They're okay when it's like when they're like when I'm in a gap where I can't attack. Having the exact numbers is just really helpful. Because I'm just going off of just a rough estimate. Let's get going. Also, what's good, Cobalt? How you doing? Alright, so if she gets brought back, we know Orin has to hit them twice. We know that much. Orin has to get 2 hits. Assuming the defensive breaks are up. It looks like she is slowed. It's like you hitting her is fine. Nope. Can't have overdrives pre-cooked, Daniel. Alright, that's one aim. The aim is the thing I care about most. That's aim number 1. Here's aim number 2. This makes aim number 3. Aim number 4. This was a bit of a better start. So I now can swap over to Yuna. And do this. We have 4 aims and he still whiffed, by the way. Just get another cheer. It said A and C, so I'm not worried about homegrown in the middle. Alright, 4 more hits from Orin. 4 Orin hits. 3 Orin hits. Two Orin hits. Oof. I did not expect that. And now we have to do this. She's going to cast Life. Oh, she didn't cast Life yet. Nice. Because we got our overdrive to have. Can I have Waka go after Orin? Super nice. I'd prefer that. $37K. Whoops. We got excited and wasted a turn. We got excited and wasted a turn. You're dead here, aren't you? Yep. I wonder if they also suffer delay. I don't think they do. She does elixir, brings them back. Orin just has to hit them twice. That's with when the frag grenade's put up. Okay. So now we know that we can take them out now. We have the turns to take them out when we have a good setup. The issue is doing the math correctly. Because essentially what I want is for her to go back and forth with reviving them during her turns. So I should have had Orin hit her instead. But we have something better now. So long as the frag grenade is up. We need people that can live. She won't get slowed. Silence, poison, and slow proof. Yeah. She's at like 99, so 99 minus like about 30. So she's like at 60k. I only have one mega elixir, so I can't use another one. Terra Graviton. Walker's getting put to sleep. He goes into the auto haste, which is super, super nice. See, this is me in the Doom with whatever armor we have equipped. That's really nice. Here comes Pasado. Thank you for hitting Titus with that. Honestly, let's just keep Yuna in here. Legit don't know what I can do here. How did you... At least it's Calamity. Waka, what are you doing? I need him not to whiff like that. I need my boy to not be whiffing like that. There we go. Cool, units overdrive. We can send unit to the back. It's looking good. It's better. It's better. B and C. Let's just take her out now. That's not what I wanted. I forgot that we have to put her back to sleep. But honestly, she's going to do something here. So for now, let's just heal Lulu. Orin has Magic Break, actually. Orin has Magic Break. So why am I tripping? Orin can just do this to make sure they come back with like 30k. It's a Pasado. This is gonna actually break us. These Thargaons, essentially, yes. Put her back down. She's at 62k. No, I want Riku. Riku can get us another turn in and out, right? Yep. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Just go for damage on her. We can't. So we need Kamari, actually. Kamari has an armor break. I actually can't do anything here. So pretty sure Orin will KO her. So I actually need Tidus to proc a... Actually, no, we can... I just can't have Orin attack here. So I'm going to have Orin do one of these so Kamari can get his stats up. So we'll need to walk it up, put her to sleep. Like that. And then we kind of have to gamble on a... There we go. There we go. Orin puts her back down. With a beautiful crit. I do need to scan this one, though. This one has to be scanned. I need to know when I'm about to wasteland her. Actually, we don't need the grenades. We need this. And this. She does not the Waka. $329K. 319. 254. She does a life. Orin. Know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this because I'm not taking any chances. Put her back down. Give me back Waka. We're going to wait. I think we might need to wait. 225. I'll let Orin get this hit because he won't put her in the OT. OD. 125. We're actually going to wait here. The reason why I'm going to wait is because I'm going to let her bring back somebody, which will probably be Sandy. There we go. This becomes a big issue because I need to be able to get... You know what? Set up an aim. You provoke her. We have our MP back. Want Waka to go last in this exchange. There we go. That's what I need. She's 125K. $125K. We put her back to sleep. Let's get Orin. $63. Get you. $53. 43. She does Master Elixir. Takes her out. Go for her. We have to do this. I should have just brought in an Aeon, but we're just gonna eat this. Let's get Yuna. There we go. $133K. She is blinded. I don't know what move she's gonna do next. But we have to magic break her again. Another one of these. That ensures that she can't do anything. $39K. So glad she did that instead. Warren's gonna get KO'd though, so he's gonna lose those cheers. She's at 39. She's at... I don't remember how much she's at. Yuna has SOS, Null Tide, and the move is a water-based move. Okay, so let's do this real quick. She's gonna do a life. I'm glad I tried to do a thing there, 37K. So what I'm thinking is we throw a frag grenade here. So that way Yuna can get a turn. Damn it. Need the guaranteed damage. Someone that can break the damage limit. She's at 37k. I should have threw a sleep thing first instead. Let Waka die. I know that because of the protectant shell, they're going to survive. I was really hoping. I should have just did it when they didn't have that set up. If it takes them out, that'd be cool. Awesome. She's gonna do her final attack. Whatever the hell that is. 87k. Final assault. What? So she brings them back anyway? They have status helmets on. Are those permanent? Speaking though, my dog. Oh, they have curse. They can't do their overdrives now. Remedy doesn't give it a curse. And so that means, I think that means they're gonna start doing this shit now. Oh, man. So final assault's clearly Delta attack. Which Anima's not surviving. So my question now is... Yeah, so silence and curse, no spells, it's just their physical attacks. She can't... does that mean she can't do... I don't even know anymore, man. They're still hasted, so we're not going to get a turn to do anything. Oh wait, no, they lost haste. Let's get Kamari in here. She still protects them, though. So this is what happens in the second round, so we have to be healthy for this. Remedy doesn't get rid of curse. I'm very stupid. So, let's see. Let me switch Yuna out to you. No. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Probably do that. Just power break her. Beautiful dodges from Yuna. Let's just throw a dream powder. Cool. She can get put back to sleep. I don't need them getting a lot of turns, though. That's the issue. Just get Waka back. Okay. Oh, Kamari. No, we have to play it safe. That's on you then, so that's a free thing. Cool. But we still have to play it safe. Now I can do this. Oop. Hits her. She's gone. You bring Waka back. Paste Yuna. Okay. So we're still going to keep that thing on. Let's set up reflexes. Everyone's had a turn. Orin, obviously, Lulu. Yeah, Lulu had a turn. But just in case, let me just do one of these. Let's go back to evade encounter. Do I just have Waka guard everybody? Where is it? There we go. Now I can bring back in Tidus. And I can have Tidus. Tidus can just chill and do one of these. Kamari can help out with this. Oh, Waka doesn't even have the guard. These three have evade encounter. I just realized that. Get her out of here! Now Kamari lance it. Let's go! And everyone got AP. Everybody got AP. 6 AP. Musk, High Power Potion, Sleeping Powder, Dream Powder, Poison Fang. Cool. Oh my goodness, we finally did it. Let's put this back on and let's get our autosave. GG's, everybody. GG's. 2 more. Next is Yojimbo or Omega. Both are going to be a headache. I think Omega. Omega feels more doable. We're saving. Anima with the biggest clutch ever. I'm glad that Anima was able to take them out with their overdrive. And I was like, oh no, they're going to come back hasted. But I was like, wait, we KO'd them. They have no statuses. Oh my goodness. Y'all got no idea how like happy I am right now. I'm so damn happy. Like, you don't get it. Extra HP for Waka. Why not? Teach him Threaten. That's fine. I need Tidus to... Yeah, just more agility. Why not? I messed up on doing the grids. Extra accuracy's good, actually. Yeah, I messed up the grid. And we aren't able to break into anything that's over here. Yeah, no. There's no level 3 key spares in the game, by the way. Thank goodness. Magic defense never hurt anybody. Do that. Do that. Do that. You already been ahead of Kamari. A triple foul. Some extra HP. And yeah, we're gonna give Orin that one. Take a sigh of relief. At this point, these spirits are for the Aeons. Oh, funny. She was on the way to get bio, and we didn't even need to teach her bio. I'm not doing the fight again. It's just funny that I didn't need to waste that spear teaching her bio. Orin got a sword, which makes sense. Orin was the MVP of the fight. Not that that matters. It's completely random, but it's just, you know, makes sense that Orin would be the one to get something. Oh, what? Hold up. What's Lulu's agility at now? 32? That's terrible. That's atrocious. What do we get? What do we get for Orin? Oh, it's stuff for Lou. Oh, it's 3 different drops. So Orin got a Sanity Preserver. That's actually really good. You got Morphing Mug, and you got a Health Preserver. I wish I could have gotten that sooner, but, you know. And then we got items to craft more of these. And did we get Gil from that? We did! Yo, we got Gil again! We're not broke anymore. I'm saving again. Because I'm so paranoid about this. Alright, 2 more, and then we somehow get to fight. Well, 1 more Aeon, and then we unlock Seraph. And then the other thing is Omega Weapon. I really don't know. I think we should try and figure out Yojimbo. I really do. So Tidus was moving around here. Just want the stats that are over here. Is that magic defense is. We don't have a level 4 key spear. Nope. What's your defense at? 43, 50, 34, 35, 36. He has 69, 54. So I think the frontliners for Yojimbo might have to be Kimari, Orin, and he's always going to hit us with Wakazashi. His overdrive is full, though. We did it! This was 2 hours. That's about the average it takes for us to beat the different crazy Aeons, by the way. 2 hours. So after getting a plan together and just sticking with it, we somehow made it work. Bro. After seeing that they end up cursed, I gotta process all this. Oh, shit. Okay. When I saw Final Assault get launched, I got really scared because I was like, oh no, she's bringing them back. I didn't realize that they had Curse and Silence. So I was just over here like, great. I have to do the fight all over again. And I didn't pay attention to their HP values either. So I'm just like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Then seeing the Delta attack, I was just like, okay, cool. I'm glad Anima was out there. There were so many thoughts going through my head because my first thought was, oh wait, Anima's not going to be able to finish them off because they have Shell and Protect, and I think one of those was just gonna reduce the damage. So I was really sad. And then I saw all 3 of them go down. I was like, cool. Then I'm like, she's gonna come back by herself. But then she brings back the other 2, and I'm like, what? Not even processing that they had Curse and Silence on them. So then after seeing that they had Curse and Silence, and my frontline had haste still, even though we were dealing with Doom, which was kind of scary, I was just like, oh no, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, man. But then I realized, oh wait, because they got KO'd, they lost all the statuses and stuff. Positive and negative ones. So we were able to get turns. Then it just became like, how can we play it safe? 22 Phoenix Downs left. That's not so bad. 16 Explosions is not so bad either, I guess. So we can't make that again. Wow, we can make Poison Strike now. He only plays for Blitzball. That's fair. You know what? That's fine. Because if we're gonna poison all the other stuff, I can just have Lulu come in, swap her weapon, or just have Lulu focus on just pelting with her magic. So I'm okay with that. Speaking of which, let's check stats real quick. Your agility's at 37, 48, 48. 54, 58, 32, 37. Okay, so you're a little bit behind Orin. You're actually tied with Waka, so that means she should be getting the same amount of turns as Waka. I'm going to fill this node right here with another agility thing so Lulu can start pelting with magic more often. I think that's good for us. Sense, death, poison, and we need one more thing on here. I don't think he does slow. Silence, poison, and slow. I don't think he does sleep. I think he does curse. I don't know what his Kazuka does, is the thing. Cool, 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 cool. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. Everything's awesome. We're vibing. We're chilling. Huh. I still can't believe we did it. I've been stuck on this thing for like months. It's why I stopped streaming for a bit. I just cannot think of a way to beat this. Alright, so Poison Strike is great. So what can we do? What can we do? We have Sleep Strike and Poison Strike and Slow Strike. Did take notes on Yojimbo. So now I got to double check the notes that I have on Yojimbo because I need to know about his status immunity. So I'm glad that we have the notes. He can be poisoned. Essentially everything can be poisoned in this mod, which is cool. So we know that's a given. Where is he? So he's immune to slow, eject, KO, darkness, petrified, confusion, sleep, silence, and berserk. So essentially we're only going to be doing breaks and poisoning him. Alright. Omega is immune to sleep, eject, KO, petrified, provoke, threaten, sleep, silence, darkness, and region. So we can't do sleep, silence, or darkness on him. We can hit him with zombie. I don't know why we'd want to do that. Since we can't use region. And I know for damn sure that we can't like throw all our Phoenix Downs at him. Or do life. We've already beaten Braska's final Aeon, so I'm more than likely not going to do that again. So the only thing that we can really do is Poison Strike. That's truly the only thing that we can really do. Sleep and Poison, but I don't think we're gonna... I don't think we're going to go that route, though. I think we're going to get a 3-slot and make Preservers. We barely have enough to make an energy preserver after using those frag grenades. Oh, goodness. That worked out barely, too. Oh, goodness. It's like, I want Orin to have an energy preserver, so I think I'm going to give Orin energy preserver. Energy, sanity. And... because if he's just dealing with blindness, we'll be okay. So I think Orin can have those 3, and then we can switch to his break damage limit weapon. He won't do as much damage, but it's fine. Oh, I didn't make it on this. This is a completely different save. He's a sanity preserver. I could put break damage limit on that, and then I might do that instead. So Orin can just be immune to essentially everything. Put break damage limit on this. Because the only other thing that we're going to be dealing with that's going to have an immunity, not an immunity, but a weakness to an element is Yojimbo, who I'm pretty sure I took a picture of their scan. I have to check. I'm trying to rationalize all of this. Yeah, he's weak to electric. So thunder spells and all of that good stuff. So I could just do break damage limit here. I don't use his overdrive much. Yeah, I used to overdrive much on the others. Give him a 30. So I think we do break damage limit. We do 30%. And then we sanity, break damage limit 30%, and then do 20 for a 50% damage increase. And give him a new armor. Death, slow, and dark. Yeah. So we do that. Sense, sleep, and confuse. He'll be protected from everything essentially. We can start selling these other ones, which whatever waste items and stuff. Let's save again. I'm paranoid, so let's save again. So we're gonna put that on hold, and we're gonna just check out what we can do with Jimbo. Kamari has all of that good stuff. Cool. So overdrive. We're gonna put Titus back on. Oh, Titus was on comrade the entire time. I think we keep Yuna on healer. I don't know, but I feel like having her on healer is okay. Okay, and I'm gonna save because I went through so much, and only you can prevent lost save data by saving. The other reason why I don't feel like checking out Omega at the moment is because I have to go through a bunch of fixed fights, and that's just too exhausting. So where are we going? We're going to the Calmlands. Yeah, we're going to the Calmlands. Okay. I can at least say this. I will say that if you're in the ideal scenario where the other two are down and you take out Cindy, and she does the whole thing of bringing them back, and then nukes your Aeon, because you're more than likely, unless you're doing a challenge to not use Aeons, you're more than likely going to get your Aeon nuked, and then you come back and see that they have Curse on and Silence, so they can't help you with spells. And it's just their special abilities and their physical attack. Or the only things you have to worry about. No more of the overdrives. I say it's fair. I can see how the fight is more fair after just struggling with it for so long. I just got lucky that I didn't sell Orin's this. I didn't sell this. I got lucky I didn't sell this, essentially. So after reflecting on it and really just, self-regulating and calming down and understanding it, I can see how that fight is fair. But obviously this is coming after the fact. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to each and every one of you and act like I thought that shit was fair while struggling through it and just suffering the entire time. Just coming up with so many different ways to win, and then seeing like each plan fail. I can reflect and grow, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Going through it, I thought this fight was just hell. I thought it was just complete BS. I hated every second of it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. But now, if we play through this again, because we have the information and we have a better understanding of things, there's going to be a bunch of stuff that we're going to do differently, obviously. One of the things is, since we've already gone through the game, and I've beaten this mod, the main game part, I am not doing encounters at all. So it's just gonna be a boss rush. That's it. The next thing, I have better knowledge for upcoming fights, which is nice. So like, if we were to do all of this again with knowledge we have, and we go into the Mega Sisters fight, I now know to have Tidus or whoever I want provoking, but I'll probably just keep it with Tidus. Having him use a armor that has provoke, or not provoke, pardon me, my brain's all over the place, but having an armor that has berserk proof and confuse proof together. And if we have a 4 slot, I don't know, it would depend on what we get from, I believe, Spectral Keeper. But say Spectral Keeper gives Tidus like berserk proof or something, then putting sleep proof and confuse proof on that. And then the last thing can be like whatever. It can be curse proof or something, I guess. So that way he can do stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling. But at least then, Mindy's turn essentially gets wasted because she can't do her status element stuff. And then I'm taking a turn to get rid of it because then if she's provoked and hitting that person, they're just like, you can't hit me with status elements. And I wouldn't put slow proof on it. I would actually do sleep proof. Okay, cool. So I guess we got some time. Let's check out Yojimbo. Maybe we can theory craft a strategy. Because we have to keep our defenses up while keeping his overdrive full. But every time we hit him when he has a full overdrive, he hits us with Wakazashi. I don't remember if he has Break Threaten or not. I think he does. So we're gonna just pull up here, theory craft, and figure out some stuff. If he has Break Threaten, that's gonna be one of the things we need to check now that I think about it. Yo. I love that sound effect so much. I think it comes from a play. I think it's a specific play or something like that, because I remember looking up like what that's from. But I'm probably wrong. Maybe someone who's more knowledgeable on that can tell me. I think it's a thing that's used in plays where they hit the drum and they say, yo. Anyway, what are we doing? We're fixing up our party is what we're doing. What are we doing? It feels so nice to have Waka on Bait Encounter again. Where is it? This one. I guess we just keep Orin on that. Why not? He is a health preserve. Oh, nice. That's actually really good for Waka. I guess we do this. Get a little extra HP, a small defense boost. I think we made this specifically for Vala 4. It's an Eastern theater thing? Okay, okay. I was gonna say, I knew it was like related to theater, like you brought up. That's about as far as I got with that assumption. All right, let's see what we can get into. I did say that I was gonna give Lulu extra agility. Guess it will help. Oh yeah, the first one's in the ambush. Because Waka's in the front. I was like, where is Riku? That Garo is going to hit us. Can you hit him consistently? 17k, that's decent damage. Wakazashi, how bad does that hurt though? That's not so bad. We have auto protect on Tidus. But yo, that's not so bad. We can't take two, though. Or can we? Kozuka does all the status ailments, and so does Daigoro. And Daigaro's his own thing. Oh, yeah. We're giving Orin all the immunities. Oh, look, Auto Phoenix. That's not enough. But Lulu, I think Lulu's going to help us carry in this fight. Yeah. But we're going to get Zamaro'd. Just cuts us in half. I wonder if... I don't know. Because it's been a while since I fought Dark Yojimbo in Vanilla Final Fantasy X. But I think his Zanmato gets rid of auto life, but I don't think you lose auto life if you get hit by his Zanmato. Never mind. Okay, it didn't help that we had walk on the front. Oh. So we're not going to aim for a win with this. We're not going to do this one. We'll save it for next stream. We're more than likely going to spend the next streams trying to figure this out in Theory Craft. I think it's buffs, except auto life. I think you might be right. I truly don't remember though, because I swear there was something that gives you a game over regardless if you have auto life, because it removes it, and not the Sin fight, not the Sin overdrive. I thought there was another fight in Final Fantasy X where even auto life can't save you, and you essentially have to have an Aeon tank it. Okay, so y'all are in the front. First strike. Almost messed that up. See more flex? Nah, his total annihilation and cross cleave doesn't get rid. Actually, I don't know now. Cross cleave can get rid of your buffs, but does it also get rid of auto life? Because I've never fought him having auto life at that point, to be honest. I love how the camera's just on him until I do something. Actually, yeah, give me Kamari. Riku going first really, really messes with me here. I can't lie, that actually messes with me a bit, but whatever. So I think we should go with Kamari. Kamari does a cheer. We can swap over to you. So I think doing a full break here is the way if he's always going to counterattack. 12k. I don't need to really do leader stuff for that. I got Tidus has spray now. I went backwards because I wasn't paying attention. It is what it is. Can we provoke him? I don't remember my notes. Because we can, that means Daigoro will always attack somebody. I think Daigoro can't be avoided, but I don't think Daigoro or Kazuka can be avoided, by the way. So let's haste you. Bruh. Doomgoro. So we have to figure out something for this now. This fight happens like 4 times, if I remember correctly. So if it's made like the Ixion fight, we will possibly be able to get some AP with each one that we win, which is nice. Actually, no, I don't think we will. Because you can reset this by leaving the cave unless it got reprogrammed. That's going to be kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie to you. Alright, so let me make sure he doesn't have break threaten. Honestly, you having that might be better. We ended up using some of the Valfor armor for this fight too, though. I went back to the Jambrid and seeing this other. No, it was like your game just like lagging and skipping. On your way back from going to the back. Alright, I also need to just put this in the note too. So the first one is 330k, by the way, or 333k, which is essentially Mindy HP. Yeah, first fight's always an ambush. So let's get Orin. That's some decent turns, by the way. And then we're just trying to see if he'll break the threats. And so the Unholy Samurai. Let's get a scan off. Let's see if he breaks threat after it. Double cast and fast moves are key. Threaten, delay, help. Counters with Wakazashi if hit while his overdrive is full. His dog uses a different nasty attack every fight, and we have the stuff down. The stuff at the bottom we have. Slow, eject, KO, petrification, confusion, berserk. Does he not have break threaten? See, he does. And then he's gonna Wakazashi us. No, Kazuka's. I think that their value should be changed if they have break threaten. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Something I want to know, which I'll figure it out next stream. Cool. Dokuzashi. But Dokuzashi does... Oh, I forgot he has that. The one that does poison zombie and everything. Okay. That bumped it up by quite a bit. So, something I'm curious about is... will he use Kazuka if he's provoked? And will he only use Kazuka? Because if he only does that when provoked, I can possibly make this work. I can possibly make it work. Because what I can end up doing is I can set up the party in the beginning or something. I don't know. But maybe I can set my party up. And just start pelting them. I don't know. Because what I'm thinking is we get them set up by getting the full break off. Because it looked like after when we had Orin attack, Orin did a... We had Orin do some random... No, we broke the... We made him break the thread, and then he did Kazuka. So I don't know if that changed the counter value or whatever. But I feel that we can make this work. And having the little extra stats that we got from the Magus sisters will make this a bit better. I definitely think that we can dance with that. And just figure that out. So I feel like we have something. I feel like we do have something. Either or, I'm glad that I decided that I wanted to beat the Magus sisters on stream. I was like playing off stream, trying to come up with different ideas. Just legitimately like researching and just seeing like what can I do, especially with the stuff that I have. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like, out of all of the bosses that we fought so far, that's been the only one where I was looking up and seeing like what other people were doing, and I still couldn't come up with anything. Actually, no. I saw someone using an elemental weapon on Orin with brick damage limit, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna put an elemental weapon on Orin and just keep having Orin hit everything for us, especially with just figuring out how we can make him hit consistently. So that's when I was like, you know what? Instead of having Waka and Kamari do aim, we don't use the special spear on Kamari, we use the special spear on Orin. And there we are. But yo, we did it. We did it. We beat the Magus sisters finally. I could cry. But I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate all of you for being a part of this journey and witnessing that. I'm at a loss for words, but have a great night, everyone. Y'all take care of yourselves and be safe, all right? It's really a pleasure. We'll probably come